What's going on? I'm Scott. I'm going to teach you Chinese. I have a learning disability, so if a white guy with a learning disability can learn Chinese, so can you. Anyway, so we're going to learn how to say some pretty important tribal phrases. No nonsense, just the stuff you need to know how to say. Starting with where is the bathroom, which is xi, shou, jian, zai, nar. Okay, there's a lot of different ways to say this, but in my opinion, this is the simplest way to say it. This word up here means bathroom. And if you know a different way to say bathroom, it's no biggie. Like I said, I think this is the simplest way to say it in my opinion. And if we go over the tones very quickly, and if you can't see the tones, don't lose your hair over it. It's important, but chances are Chinese people can tell what you're saying just by the context. And this is the third tone, and when you have two third tones in a row, like these two, the first word will change to the second tone. So if I say xi shou, it means to wash my hands. But if I say xi shou jian, it means bathroom. Jian means something like closet. So altogether, if I say xi shou jian, it means bathroom. Now, when you say shou, which means hands, over here, make sure you kind of really emphasize the SH sound, which is kind of like shush, shush, shush sort of sound. So if I say show, make sure you really hammer out that show, that SH sound in the beginning. Now, on to more important things. How to say where something is. Now, if you add this zai-nar thing at the end of any sentence, it will imply that you would like to know where that person, place, or thing is. So for example, if I say Peter, zai, nar, it would imply that I would like to know where Peter is. If I say toilet paper, zai, nar, it would imply that I would like to know where the toilet paper is. But in this case, we're talking about the bathroom, and xi shou jian, zai, nar means I would like to know where the bathroom is. So again, just tack on this zai-nar thing on the end of any sentence. It would mean that you'd like to know where that person, place, or thing is. The next thing we're going to learn how to say is how much is it? You go to China, right? You want to know how to say how much does something cost. Lots of markets there, which is not too hard, which is duo xiao. I think I'm running out of space. 钱. Now, what does 多少 mean? It means how much. If we fill in the tones, 多 is the first tone, 小 the third tone. And realistically, you can go up to someone and say, well, not anybody. If you might be worried if you walk up to some random girl and say 多少钱. But if you walk up to, let's say, a market and say 多少, the person's going to know that you mean how much. But if you want to be a bit more clear, you can add the word money at the end, which is 钱. So if I put this all together, 多少钱, it means you'd like to know how much does it cost. Or if I say it phonetically, how much money. So it's pretty important. If you go to a restaurant, this phrase will work, but there's actually a different phrase you should use. Like I said, you can get away with 多少钱 in a restaurant. But if you want to ask for the bill, you have to say 买单. So if you're in a restaurant, you want to get the bill, 买 means to purchase, 单 is kind of like receipt or check. So to clarify, 多少钱 will work, but 买单 is a proper thing to say in a restaurant if you want to get the check. Next, we're going to learn how to say, I don't want it, or I do want it. So let's say if a street person that's like selling you something is being really annoying, and you do want whatever the hell they're selling, sorry to write Chinese. You can say yao, which is the fourth tone. When you say the fourth tone, it's kind of like this no sort of sound, and it's the same feeling when you say the fourth tone. So yao means to want. But let's say you don't want whatever the hell the person is trying to sell to you. You can say 不要. And 不, in this case, would be the second tone, followed by the fourth tone. 不要 means you do not want whatever the hell the person is trying to sell to you. This is a pretty important phrase, so if you want to try to get rid of somebody, you can just say 不要, 不要, and followed by getting the hell out of there. So in my opinion, if you're going to go to China on a trip, that's the only 4 phrases you need to survive in China. I'll see you around.